Alright, so chat, tonight we are going to take a look at a seriously underrated build that has the potential to, again, just be super dominant against CHESNAUGHT when he comes out in just a few days. Okay? So tonight we're going to take a look at Appletun as a counter for CHESNAUGHT the Unrivaled. Let's get to it. Alright, so if we are going to build ourselves an Appletun to take on CHESNAUGHT the Unrivaled, we need to get ourselves an Applin first, the stage 1 version of Appletun. And in order to do that, we're going to need to make a sandwich. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a great avocado sandwich, because this gives us dragon encounter, which is what we're going to need in order to do this. Alright, so now that we have our great avocado sandwich done and ready to go, we need to go get ourselves an Applin, and the easiest place to do this is inside of the tag tree thicket. So once you have that done, you're gonna fly over here, and we're just gonna head in. And the key thing to look at with this is you're gonna wanna look for Applin around trees. Alright, so if you find yourself in a situation like this where you find an Applin up in a tree, the easiest way to do this is you're just gonna hop on your ride Pokemon and run into the tree. And when you run into the tree, Applin will fall out of it, and once he falls out of it, then you can run into it and catch yourself an Applin. Hey, first throw crit capture, let's go! Alright, so now that you have yourself an Applin, it's time to start getting this guy turned into Appletun and do some EV and IV training. So you're gonna head to your favorite spot that has a Chansey supply, and let's get ready to spend some money, chat. Alright, so once you're in your city of choice that has a Chansey supply, first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your Applin is at the top of your party, and then you're going to use whatever means you have to get this guy up to level 100. I'm just going to pop in here, I'm going to use some XP candies, mine's level 9, so we're going to use 60 of these, and we're going to put it at level 100. Now, you're going to notice it doesn't learn anything. That's because it's an Applin, it's not an Appletun yet. We're going to get to that, okay? So, once you've done that, you're gonna hop on your ride Pokemon. Let's head down to the end of the street to Chansey Supply, and we're gonna buy ourselves some vitamins, and then we're gonna get this guy turned into Appletun. Alright, so now that we're inside of Chansey Supply, let's get ready to drop some money on this guy. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna make sure that our Appletun has max EVs in his special attack and physical defense. So we're gonna start a bulk buy. We're gonna buy ourselves 25 calcium, just like so. And we're gonna buy ourselves 25 iron because we need max in these. Now, this is if you have feathers. If you do not have feathers, buy yourself 26 of each, just to be on the safe side. And we're also gonna make sure that this guy has a modest nature because we are definitely a special attacker, okay? And once you've done that, you're pretty well set to go. Fork over 540,000 Poke Dollars. And let's head outside, and we have one very important thing to do before we can start doing EV and IV training on this. Alright, so before we can put this together, we need to make a quick stop over at the Delibird Gifts, because we need to get the correct item to be able to evolve this guy. So if we go over here, we go to General Goods. We're going to come down here. We are going to look for the Sweet Apple, and then when we get the Sweet Apple, this is going to be what evolves our Applin into Appletun. So we're going to go ahead and buy one of these, and with that, we're ready to head outside and put this guy together now. Alright, now we are finally ready to start getting Appletun together. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to head into our other items bag. We're going to ignore everything that we have down here. And we're going to start off by giving our Applin a Sweet Apple. And since we use the Sweet Apple on him, you're going to see that he is going to evolve into Appletun. Just like that, look at our big boy. So now that we're done with that, we can finally start putting this guy together. Let's start off by using the Modest Mint on him. Just get this out of the way first, just like that. And then once we've done that, we can come back up to the top. We're going to start off by giving him 26 calcium to max out our special attack, or 25 in this case. And then we're going to give him 26 iron, just like so, to max out our physical defense. And we're going to dump whatever we have left over into our HP. So we should have, there we go, 4. Just like that. And with that, Appletun is pretty well ready to go. If you want to, while you're in here already, go ahead and come down and just give this guy a shell bell, just to, you know, be on top of the game and not have to do this later on. Just like that. And with that, Appletun is EV trained, fully evolved. We're at this, Appletun, level 100, grass and dragon typing with a dragon terror typing. Our held item is the shell bell. At this point, we have max EVs in our special attack and physical defense with a modest nature. And with that, let's go visit our favorite person in our favorite place and go do some IV training. All right, so now that we are at everybody's favorite place, let's head behind the Pokemon Center and go see our shady friend in the glasses for some hyper training. So for this one, we're gonna hyper train our Appletun, just like so. There we go, and we're gonna use our normal bottle caps because we don't wanna waste gold bottle caps on this one. And we're gonna hyper train everything except physical attack, but ours, the physical attack is good already. So we're just gonna go ahead and hyper train everything at this point. And once your hyper training is done, that's it. Appleton's almost ready to go. We just gotta talk about some moves real quick. All right, so as far as moves are concerned for Appletun, this is what you're gonna wanna look for with this build. You're gonna need Reflect, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, and Apple Acid. Now, unfortunately for everyone here that hates getting TM materials, Reflect, Sunny Day, and Solar Beam are all learned via TM by Appletun. The only move in here that is learned via level is Apple Acid, okay? So, this is what your moveset should look like. And with that, Appleton's ready to go. So, let's take a look at this guy real quick and talk about the strat that you're gonna use to take down CHESNAUGHT the Unrivaled. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is what your Appletun should look like. So you should have Appletun level 100, grass and dragon typing. You should have a grass Tera typing on this one, not a dragon Tera typing. Your held item should be the Shell Bell. You should have max EVs in your special attack and physical defense with a modest nature. Our ability is Ripen, and our moveset is Reflect, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, and Apple Acid. With the strat for this one, being pretty simple. Hop in, turn 1, use Reflect, turn 2, use Sunny Day, turns 3 and 4, you're going to want to use Apple Acid to drop that special defense, considering that Apple Acid is not affected by CHESNAUGHT's Bulletproof. And after that, you're going to start spamming Solar Beam, because with Sunny Day up, you can use Solar Beam every single turn and not have a recharge or have to charge up for it. And that's it. That's how you use Appletun to take out CHESNAUGHT the Unrivaled. All right, so chat, that is how you're gonna use Appletun, of all things, to take out CHESNAUGHT the Unrivaled. This build is, it's a little tedious, but that Sunny Day Solar Beam Apple Acid combo is, it's gonna be devastating against CHESNAUGHT. So get out there, build yourself one of these. Let me know how it works for you down in the comments below, or what you plan on bringing to this raid. And as always, remember, I believe in you guys, you got this, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.